Hey everybody, Neil from Braveview Academy here. This exercise I'm going to give you is a quick bit of mindfulness that could be as long or as short as you like. And it can be done with your eyes open, your eyes closed, and you could be sitting, standing, lying down, you could be with your friends, it could be anywhere. It's a good one for reorientating yourself when things are getting a bit too much. If you just need a couple of minutes, if you've had a busy day, or if you're in a noisy environment and things are just getting overwhelming, it's a good wee trick to be able to bring yourself back to this moment, the now, as you'd like to call it. So, the more you practice it, the more confident you get, the better you get it, and you'll be able to do it with your eyes open. For this exercise though, right now, let's close our eyes so we can get ourselves in the right zone for trying it, okay? Dead simple. So you close your eyes. It's always good to take a few deep breaths because it just gets us started. It gives our brain the signal that actually it's time to chill out. So make sure they're nice and deep. So nice and slow as well. In through the nose and out the mouth. Always in through the nose, out the mouth. Just because it gives you more control. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds, however long you like, but for this video I want you to take a couple of seconds to just notice the silence. Notice the sounds of the room that you're in or the area that you're in. Really pay attention to it. Notice how loud it's become or how quiet it's become. It's strange how quietness and loudness can suddenly be oddly the same thing. I'm in a silent room, but it's far too loud. That sort of thing. And it's really hard to explain, and no one's ever very good at verbalising it. But then start to pay attention to the noises outside of the room. Can you hear the things outside the room? Is there any noises in general that you can hear? And now this is where you get to turn in a little bit of a game with yourself. How many sounds can you pick out? Start having a listen now. Pay attention. If you're in a room with a computer, can you hear the sound of the fan from the computer? If you happen to be trying to chill out in the kitchen, perhaps you've got the tumble dryer on and you've got the washing machine on as well. Perhaps you hear the humming of the fridge. If you're in a room where it's completely silent, there will be something. Perhaps you hear the birds outside. Perhaps you hear just in the distance a little muttering of people having a conversation through the wall. But pick them out now and give yourself a wee goal for this video. Give yourself at least 3. Go for 3. See if you can find 3 different sounds. Go for it now. Once you've got them, really let that amplify in your hearing. Really be aware of how different those sounds sound. Really be aware of it. Now that you've done that, let's put the sounds to one side. Let's go for sensations. So still keeping your eyes closed for this video exercise. Keeping those eyes closed, continue to breathe nice and slow. A couple of deep breaths every now and then. What sensations are you aware of? Exactly the same idea as the hearing. But this time, do you feel hot? Do you feel cold? Is the temperature of the room hot? Temperature of the room cold? Is your body temperature completely different to the temperature in the room? Is the jumper or t-shirt you're wearing irritating you? Or is it nice and soft on your skin? Perhaps you maybe have a wee cut or a scab and your t-shirt's rubbing against it and it's making it quite irritating at this point. It's all that you'd notice. Or do you feel some knots in your tummy? Feel butterflies? Do you feel chilled? Do you feel bloated? All those things. Do you feel that a little bit claustrophobic because you've decided to do this exercise in a chair somewhere in the kitchen where there's far too many things around you? Or do you suddenly feel like that there's tons of room around you? All those different things. But same idea. Pick out 3 different sensations. Go for it now. Now, let's move the sensations to one side. The last one. Smell. Sense of smell. People don't like this one because we don't really pay attention to sense all that much. Unless it's really obvious and in your face. But we don't pay attention to sense. We pay attention to sounds more than sense. So you've got to concentrate. This time, we're not going to pick out 3. I just want you to see if you can be aware of 2 different scents that's round about you. Perhaps it's maybe the smell of your own t-shirt. Maybe it smells slightly different from the fact that you've maybe worn it 2 days in a row. Or that it's just fresh out of the washing machine and in the tumble dryer and it's actually smelling great. Or perhaps you smell your deodorant. Or somebody else's deodorant. Could be anything. Perhaps you smell what's in the oven. Or maybe you smell a laminate flooring. Sounds daft, but all these things have smells. So, try and find at least 2. And don't get stressed if you can't. Sense of smell is a tricky one. So if you can't do it, that's okay. Just let it go. Let it go. Just let it disappear. Important thing is, use your ears, use your sensations. Hopefully, you manage to get a couple of things. Now, you can open your eyes now. Taking a couple of deep breaths, reorientate yourself in the room. As I said, this exercise is fantastic for getting yourself back in the zone of what's happening at that moment in time. So in the line of work that I do, it's fast, there's lots of people needing support, the door is always getting chapped, I'm always having to do reports, so it's constantly. It's like being on a racing track, there's constantly cars. For anybody who knows me, or for anybody who's walked past my room, if I'm on my own, you will often see me staring out into a certain spot in my room, taking a couple of seconds. And I'm quite often just paying attention to the things around me, to the feelings, the cold plastic of the mouse that I'm holding, how solid my chair is, how actually the back to my computer chair isn't actually set in the right position, so it's made the top half of my body a little bit uncomfortable. I'm also aware of the noise of the corridor that's going on outside my door. Certain voices I hear that I recognise that are far away or up close, that sort of thing. But all these things put me back into the now, bring me right back into this moment. And that's what it's about. Remember I said in the last video, if you watched it, life is about doing. And we have to do because it's just the way things are. But if we spend all our time being in a doing sort of frame of mind, we start to have difficulties. Whereas mindfulness, relaxation, getting some you time is all about being. Whatever you want to call it. I just like to refer to it as relaxation. It's all about being. So, it gives you the chance to just be in that moment. To not have to worry about what's going to happen in 30 minutes. So just be. Try this exercise a couple of times on your own. You don't have to make it as long as this video. I've just made it as long as this video for explanation purposes. But give it a go. It's a quick 2-minute thing. Could be as quick as 2 minutes, could be as quick as 5 minutes. Majority of the time it only takes me 2 or 3 minutes to do this. And then I'm off on my way again doing what I'm doing. Let us know how you get on. Even let us know the sounds that you picked up, the scents, the smells that you picked up, and the feelings. If you want to, that's totally fine. Have a good one, peeps. Ciao.